Hello, everyone. Let's continue all whole number multiplication method. I think last time we talked about crisscross method, which is the same as Vedic multiplication. And today we will talk about German method, Russian method, and Egyptian method. Okay. Let me go over crisscross method with you. Okay. Now, crisscross method which is same as Vedic method. Okay. So now, let's say I want to do 12 times 13. So crisscross method ended up 2-digit times 2-digit, ended up the final answer will be 3-digit. Okay. So we have and then we'll put on the dots like this. Dots like this, right? So this will represent the, so here put on the dots first and cross like this. So actually this will represent 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, and 1 and 3 like this, all right? So final answer, the first digit we will get, which is, we take 2 times 3, right? 2 times 3, which is equal 6. So take a 2 times 3, which is equal 6, right? The next is cross. The next is cross. Now cross means I take a 1 times 3. So take this one times this. I take a 2 plus 2 times 1. Okay, 2 times 1. So therefore, I got a 3 times 1 with 3. 2 times 1, which is equal to. So the final answer is 5. So the second digit would be 5. All right, second digit would be 5. Now, the last digit for the final answer will be how many? So we will take 1 times 1, right? So 1 times 1, which is equal 1. So put on 1. So answer is 156. Okay, that's crisscross method. All right. Let's do another problem. Okay, let's say I want to do 21 times 18, and I have the final answer will be 3-digit. The first digit is what? So now we can do, without dots. I know I take 8 times 1, which is equal 8. Is that right? The next is a cross, right? So 2 times 8 plus 1 times 1, which is 16 plus 1, which is 17. So 17, so I put on the 7, remember 1, right? And the last one is 2 times 1, which is equal 2. Now 2 plus this one, which is equal 3. So ended up 378. So basically, if you without the dots, you can do a mental computation. You just look at a number and you come up with this down this, and then this cross, the next this, 2 times 1, which is equal 2 plus 1, which is equal 3. Okay. All right. So that's the crisscross method. Now you might have a question. Can we do 3-digit times 3-digit? Yes, 3-digit times 3-digit. We can do 3-digit times 3-digit. All right, with the crisscross method. So I have a 3-digit times 3-digit. Final answer will be how many? Will be 5-digit, okay? All right, 5-digit like this. So 5-digit like this. Again, we have dots. This represents 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm gonna put on, so the order of this would be this, okay? Take it. And then next, this is symmetrical, all right? And here will be like this. The second digit like this. Third digit will be cross everything, okay? And then fourth digit will be by this. And the last digit will be like this, okay? And since we know 3, 2, 1, so the dot, so that would be, this is represent this 2, 3, 2, 1. And this is 1, 2, 3, right? So what's the first digit? The first digit actually is a 3 times 1, which is equal 3. So I put down 3, all right? That's the first digit. Now what about second digit? Second digit is what? Second digit is, we have, this is 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, right? So we take a 2 times 3, then cross, right? Cross, this is plus, cross, that means plus 2 times 1. So therefore I have a 6 plus 2. So therefore it will be answer will be 8. So the second digit will be 8, right? Does it make sense to you? All right. Next. Now the third digit you gotta cross everything, okay? The third digit you gotta cross everything. So third digit you take 3 times 3. Okay, because this is 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 3 plus 2 times 2 plus 1 times 1, right? So therefore we have a 9 plus 4 plus 2, 1, which is equal 14, all right? 14, remember that? 14, we take a 4, remember 1, carry on here, all right? Remember 1, 14, okay? Now next, the fourth digit, how we come with the fourth digit? The fourth digit is, we have a 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, okay? The fourth digit is, we take a 3 times 2 plus 2 times 1, which is equal 6 plus 2 is equal, 6 plus 2 is equal 8, right? Now 8, remember 8 plus our remember 1, so the fourth digit would be equal 9, right? 9. Now, what's the last digit is? Can you tell me what the last digit is? It's just 3 times 1, right? It's just 3 times 1. 3 times 1. 3 times 1, so therefore it would be 3. So answer would be 3, 9, 4, 8, 3. So this is a crisscross method, and we can do 3-digit times 3-digit, okay? All right, so let's move on to next method, German method. Move on to German method. Let's move on to German method. Now again, I want to do 12 times 13, all right? Now, in the German classroom, they will have a children to create a box like this, right? 12 times 13, how they operate the multiplication. 12 times 13, so they decompose 12 is 10 and 2. Decompose 13 is 10 and 3, right? So 12, they put on 12 right here, 10 and 2. 13 is 10 and 3 there, right? Then they have a student fill in the partial product for each box. So 10 times 10, 100. 2 times 10, 20. 10 times 3, 30. 3 times 2, how many? Is equals 6, right? Now in German classroom, they also have the children to add up the partial product. So partial product 100 plus 220, 120 plus 30, 150 plus 6, which is 156. So they arrive at the answer like this, 156. So this is a German method. All right. Can we do another problem for German method? Yes, let's do another problem. Okay. Let's say I want to do 27 times 34. So in German classroom, create a table like this. All right. And fill in the number. 27, actually 20 and 7. 34, which is 30 and 4, right? So 20 put on here. 7 put on here. 30 there. And 4 there, right? Now next, we take a 20 times 30, which is 600 for this. We take a 7 times 30, which is 210 there. Take a 20 times 4, how many? Which is 80. Take a 4 times 7, which is equal many? Which is 28, right? So we have a partial product. What's the partial product? 600 is a partial product. 210 is a partial product. 80 is a partial product. 28 is a partial product. So add up the total for the partial product. Add up the total partial product like this way, like this way. Take a 600 plus 210 plus 80 plus 28. So the final answer will be 918. This is a German method. Okay. Can we do another problem for German method? Yes, let's do it. Let's say 65 times 18. Okay. Again, I create a box like this. All right, 65. So therefore, I fill in 60 and 5 right here. 18, I fill in 10 and 8 right here, right? So 60 times 10 be 600 there. 5 times 10, 50 there. 60 times 8, 480 there. 5 times 8, which is 40, right? Now again, I'm gonna add all the partial products, 650, 480, and 40, like this way, and add it up the total, you should be able to get 11 and 70, right? 1170. So that's the German method, right? Now German method, you know, to connect to German method, they also can use this to explain children why a -1 times a -1 is equal or positive. Why? They must have reason, right? Why negative times a negative is equal positive? Why? Right? Have you ever thought about this problem? Or I think that most of people just by memorization, negative times a negative equal positive. No, I think in German classroom, they use, they will explain why this is happened. Okay, let me show you. Now, before, I think before they learn -1 times -1 and equal +1, the children already know 9 times 9 is equal 81. Is that right? So you have to connect to the previous knowledge. Okay? So 9, actually, if I put in a box, put on in a box there, 9, can we say 10 and -1 makes sense to you? Another 9 would be 10 and -1 that makes sense to you, right? So 9 times 9, then 9 times 9 would be equal 81, right? So final answer, we know 81, right? Yes. So now 100 times, 10 times 10 is equal 100, right? -1 times 10, it would be -10, is that right? -1 times 10, which is -10, right? Now what about this? I put on a question mark. Because this is what? This is a negative times a negative equal positive. So they prove this to the children, y and negative times a negative, right, equal positive. So you can edit out the total, 100 plus -10 plus another -10, oh, plus the question mark, which is negative times a negative equal how many? Equal 81, right? So that's to calculate this. 100 plus -10, which is 90. 90 plus -10, which is equal 80. So 80 plus negative times negative is equal 81. So this question mark has to be what? Has to be +1. This is how they prove that negative times a negative equal positive, right? Because negative times a negative is equal positive, right? So this is how the German classroom using the strategy, to prove a negative times negative equal positive to children. Okay. Next, we're gonna move on to Russian method. Russian method. All right. Now Russian method. Let's say I want to do 12 times 13. All right, times 13. So again, in German, in the Russian classroom, Russian method, I create a table like this. All right. One is called half, the other called double. All right. So I put on a 12 times 13 there. All right. To begin with, okay. So now let's get started. You take a 12, half of 12, which is equal how many? Which is 6. Half of 13 is equal how many? Oh, double, sorry. We have double. Double of 13 equal how many? 26. All right, half and double. Next, half of 6 is how many? Is 3. And double of this, 26 is how many? 52. The next column is 3, we take a half. Half is equal 1. We only take a quotient, okay? Quotient. We don't take a, just take a quotient. 3 divided by 2, take a half, okay, a quotient, okay? Now how about 52 times 2? Double, which is 104, okay? So now we have, we ended up here. All right, ended up here. Okay. And then next, we only choose the, we only pick up the R number for the half column, okay? So for example, like this, 12 is what? 12 is even number, so we don't pick. 6 is R or even, R or even number. It is even number, so we don't pick. 3 is R or even, or is R, so pick up this one. All right. 1 is R or even, or is R, so pick up this. All right. So pick up this, and also we pick up this column, 52 plus 104. The answer 156. That will be the answer. All right. Let's do another problem for Russian method, okay? Let's do another problem for Russian method. Let's say we want to do 13 times 15. 13 times 15, okay? Now 13 times 15, I create a table like this. All right. Half, double. One is a half, one is a double, right? So 13, put on there. 15, put on there. Right, to start with, okay? Let's get started. 13, 13 take a half, which is equals 6. We only take a quotient, okay? 15, double, which is 30, right? Now 6 we take a half, which is equal 3. Now double, 30 double, which is equal 60. All right. Now next, 3 take a half. That'll be 1. We'll take only quotient. All right. The next 60 double, 120. All right. We can finish out the column for this, the table like this. The next step is we're gonna pick up the even number from the half column. So let's do 13. Is 13 R number or even number? Oh, it's R number, so we can do this. 6. Next 6 is R or even. Oh, it's even. So we don't pick up this one. We cancel this one. Okay. Now 3. Next 3 is R or even. Oh, is R. So pick up. Now 1 is R or even. Oh, is ER. So therefore pick up this one. So we pick up the column 13, 3 and 1, and we added up the total. We take a 15 plus 60 plus 120. That'll be our answer. So add the total, take a 15 plus 60 plus 120. The answer will be 195. Okay, 195. Okay, so that is the Russian method. Okay. Now next we're gonna talk about Egyptian. Egyptian method. Egyptian method. All right. So again, I want to do 12 times 13 for Egyptian method. Okay. Now, Egyptian method, I create a table again, just like a Russian method. All right. So Egyptian method, I will start with 1 times 13, right? Everything here in this row, I will start with 1 first, okay? And then this time, remember that the Russian method is half and double, right? And then how about Egyptian? Egyptian, we just double, 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 okay? So 1 double is 2. 13 double is how many? 26. 2 double is how many? Is 4. 26 double how many? 52. 4 double how many? Which is equal 8. 52 double 104, all right? Now 8 double, which is 16, right? Now 16, this number we don't use because it's greater than 12. It's greater than 12. So we stop here. We stop here. We stop here, okay? We don't double again because we take a 2 times 8 with 16. Now 16, this number is greater than 12, okay? So we stop here, all right? And then next, which column we should pick? We pick out the number, can make it out 12. So 12 actually is one number from this column. We can make it as a 12, one number. Can we choose 8? Yes. Can we choose 4? Yes. Oh, 8 plus 4, which is equal 12, right? Yes. So 8 plus 4 is equal 12. So we don't use, so therefore we pick up 8 plus 4. So therefore we take a 52 plus 104. That will be our answer. The answer is 156. All right. Let's do another problem, okay? Twelve times 24. Okay, 12 times 24. Again, I make a table like this again. All right. I start with 1 times 24 and double, take a 2 times 1, 2. Double, 48. Double 2, which is 4. Double 48 times 2, 96. Double 4 times 2, which is equal 8. Double, take 96 times 2, 192. Okay. Now next one, which is 2 times a, which is double, which is 16. Oh, we don't use this one. We don't create this column. We stop here because 16 is greater than what? Is greater than 12. Okay, greater than 12. Now the next, which number should we choose? All right, we can look out from the number here, right? One number, we pick it up, can make it up 12. So therefore, we choose 4, yes. We choose 8, which is equal to 12, right? So therefore, we choose 96 plus 192. 96, 192. So therefore, the answer will be 288. So let's do another problem, okay? Let's say 14 times 30, okay? Make a table like this to get started with. So we take a 1 times 30 to start with, all right? Double. 2. Double, 60. Double, got a 4. Double, 60 times 2, 120. Double is 8. Double, 120 times 2, which is 240. Double, 16. Oh, 16 is greater than 14, so we stop here. Stop here. We don't continue. We stop here. And next, you can think about one number can make it up 14. Okay, one number can make it 14. Can we take an 8? Yes. Can we take a 4? Yes. Can we take a 2? Yes. Oh, so therefore, 8 plus 4 plus 2, which is equal 14, right? So therefore, we take a 60 plus 120 plus 240. The final answer will be how many? All right. The final answer will be 420. Okay, 420. All right. So this is Egyptian method, right? If you have any questions, just let me know. Send me by email, all right? And let me know, and I will answer you, okay? Thank you for watching. You have a great day.